Rohan stood outside the dealership, eyes shining like a child seeing his birthday cake. A brand new, metallic grey car stood in front of him, wrapped with a red ribbon like a gift from life itself. The salesman handed him the keys, and the sound of the click felt like success. People around him clapped. His friends cheered. His parents smiled proudly. Neighbors clicked selfies. Someone even brought balloons and tied them to the side mirror. The smell of a new car, the sound of laughter, and the flash of cameras filled the air with celebration. Finally, yaar. You did it! His friend Samir shouted, patting his back. Rohan smiled, hiding the 5-year EMI he had just signed. But at that moment, success felt loud. Shiny and worth it, they cut a small cake on the car bonnet. Instagram stories flooded with captions like new beginnings. Dreams do come true. And hard work pays off. Nobody asked how much EMI he would pay. Nobody asked about maintenance, petrol, or loan interest. They only saw success because success looked beautiful and had 4 wheels. As Rohan drove the car home, his mother sat in the back seat, whispering, "Itna bada sapna pura ho gaya beta." Rohan smiled, trying to believe that too. Just a few streets away, Aman sat on his terrace with his laptop open and a cup of tea beside him. No party. No balloons. No crowd. He wasn't buying a car, a phone, or a watch today. He was buying peace, in the form of a small mutual fund SIP. He clicked confirm purchase. That's it. No confetti, no camera flashes, no one shouting congratulations. His father looked up from the newspaper and asked, "Beta, what did you buy?" Aman smiled softly. "A small part of my future, Papa." His dad chuckled, "At least buy something visible sometimes. All these invisible things, who knows what happens to them?" Aman just nodded. He knew no one would clap for this decision. There wouldn't be any hashtags, any ribbons, or shiny keys. He looked at his tea, half cold, and smiled anyway. Somewhere deep inside, he knew this small, silent act would matter someday. While others celebrated things they could touch, he was building something he could trust. Months passed. Rohan's car, once new and shiny, now had dust on the bonnet and a reminder message on his phone every month, "EMI due tomorrow." The first few payments felt fine. Then fuel prices rose, maintenance started, insurance renewed. Each month, his account balance dipped like a slow leak in a tire. At every party, he still arrived in style, but inside, a quiet worry grew. How many more years to finish this loan? He would think while smiling for pictures. Meanwhile, Aman's life looked plain from the outside. Same old scooter, same simple shirts, but every month, his SIP quietly auto-debited. He didn't feel rich, but he felt calm. He had no monthly fear, no reminders that stung. Just a quiet satisfaction every time he saw his investment graph inching upward. One night, they met for dinner. Rohan tossed his car keys on the table. "Bro, you should buy one too. Feels amazing to drive your own car." Aman smiled, "Maybe later. Right now, I'm investing in something that'll drive me someday." Rohan laughed, "You and your boring talks, man." But somewhere in that laughter, Aman could see the tiredness in his friend's eyes. 5 years later, the car that once turned heads now stood quietly in Rohan's parking, a little rusted, paint faded, tires tired. The EMI was finally over, but so was the excitement. He looked at the same dashboard that once made his heart race. Now it only reminded him of how much he'd paid, and how fast it had lost its shine. One evening, he scrolled through old photos, the balloons, the cake, the comments, "Dream car, bro." He smiled bitterly. Nobody ever commented "dream loan, bro." Meanwhile, Aman walked through a small piece of land he had bought recently. Grass brushed his ankles. The sunset painted everything gold. His investment had grown quietly, like time itself. No one had clapped when he started, but today, his parents stood beside him, proud and emotional. Beta, ye sab kaise? His mother asked softly. Aman smiled, one small decision at a time, Ma. He didn't celebrate loudly. He didn't need to. His peace was the party. Rohan and Aman met again, same cafe, same corner table, but this time, the car keys didn't sparkle on the table. Rohan looked older, calmer, a little wiser. Aman arrived on his scooter, still smiling like always. Bro, Rohan said, staring at his coffee. You remember the day I bought that car? Aman smiled. How can I forget? You fed half the colony cake that day. They both laughed quietly. Rohan continued, you know what's funny? The day I finished my EMIs, I didn't feel free. I just felt empty. He paused. Your investments, they didn't trend, they didn't shine. But today, they speak louder than all my celebrations. Aman didn't say anything. He just smiled. Some truths don't need words. Rohan looked out of the cafe window at people taking selfies beside their new cars. He whispered, almost to himself, we celebrate liabilities, Aman. But investments, they celebrate us silently. The cafe went quiet. Two cups of coffee sat between them, one hot, one half cold, just like their choices. Once, outside, life went on, fast and loud. Inside, something had changed, slow, but forever. Thank you for listening to this story. If it made you pause for a second, smile, or think, then it has done its job. Celebrate your small investments, your quiet victories, your peace, because someday, they'll celebrate you back, silently, beautifully, and completely.